What does a simple park bench in Tokyo have to do with the lead singer of the Monkees, a lucky number, and the memory of a best friend whom I'd lost just months before? This was the day our escape to Japan became so much more. A day that started with a quiet, personal mission, but quickly unfolded into winning a mountain of prizes from impossible claw machines, getting gloriously lost in the world's busiest train station, discovering the best fried rice of our lives, and that everything served to you on a skewer is not chicken, and singing our hearts out with strangers in a tiny bar in Golden Guy. It was a day about honoring a memory, but what I found was so much more than closure. This is a story about that journey. On our third day in Tokyo, we set out on a pilgrimage. You see, just months earlier, I'd lost a best friend, Vicky Spencer, to cancer. We had bonded instantly in college over a shared love of the Monkees and other musical groups like Kiss and Rick Springfield. We drove thousands and thousands of miles. Davy solo shows, Peter Tork solo shows, Peter Tork and James Lee Stanley shows, solo shows from Ace Frehley and Peter Criss. Monkees conventions, Kiss conventions, but nothing topped the time she surprised me with fourth row center seats for Kiss at Madison Square Garden. That was an experience of a lifetime. We'd spent a full week in Pontiac, Michigan, attending the Real Live Brady Bunch, where we ended up being employees, but it got us in for free. She was my maid of honor, an anchor in my life. But as the years went on, life pulled us in different directions, and we both lost touch. Then a Facebook post about her being in hospice appeared. I picked up the phone, and our conversation was so full of light, as if no time had passed. We reconnected one last time before she passed away. In a moment of pure serendipity, I received a message from the Japanese fans of Davy Jones. They'd seen my posts about our trip to Japan, and they sent me directions to the bench that they'd dedicated in his memory. In that moment, I knew I had to go. The beep of our Suica cards at the station gate was the starting pistol for our mission. The Toyo Deo line carried us smoothly to Akanabashi Station, a short walk from the park. We were guided by the map from David's Japanese fans, the very message that had sparked this tabi, this pilgrimage. Our path led us to the Moojimi Valley, a section of the park that was once part of the Zojoji temple ground.
Shrine here at Tokyo Tower.
On a small hill, we passed a large weathered stone statue, a relic from the Edo period. With no signs to explain its history, it stood in quiet reverence, surrounded by flower beds bursting with spring color. Late cherry blossoms clung to their branches, a final delicate gift. All the while, a melody hummed in my head, a song from more of the Monkees that carried me forward.
You have got a reason to be sad, but help is on its way.
It was a chance to honor them both, together. That bench wasn't just for Davy, it was for Vicky, and every song we sang, and for the powerful, enduring bond of friendship that we always had.
I know you feel as though your world is at an end, but you don't have to live with yesterday. I promise you the sun is gonna shine again, and help is on its way. Now that we are together, things are gonna be better. Help's on its way.
From the park, we walked to Tokyo Tower. At its base, hundreds of colorful carp-shaped windsocks, koenbori, flowed in the April breeze for Children's Day, a symbol of strength and perseverance. And then I saw the sign. There were 333 of them, one for every meter of the tower's 333-meter height. The number hit me like a cosmic wink. 333 is my lucky number. It felt like a sign, a confirmation that I was exactly where I needed to be. Using our Klook app, we snagged tickets to the main observatory. As the elevator rose, Tokyo unfolded below us, a living, breathing map. From 150 meters up, the emotional weight I'd been carrying all morning started to feel a little lighter. Back down in the tower's arcade, I spotted a claw machine, and I went for it.
We're trying for this mocha putan, the croppy mocha putan, and got it, but it stuck. So Steve went to go get more coins.
Then we sat down for a 300 yen watercolor caricature of us, with the tower's silhouette behind us. This wonderful little man painted this by hand while we sat and posed. Unbelievable find. And again, 333. Before heading out, we visited the Tower Daijingu Shrine, the highest shrine in Inner Tokyo, to pay our respects. Afterwards, we explored the tower shops where we saw Tokyo Bananas, a popular sponge cake that's a traditional gift to bring back for friends and family. We also bought 5 mystery boxes and scored a few nice prizes. As we made our way to the exit, one of the cute Nippon Brothers mascots waved us goodbye. After the tower, we headed back to the train station to hop one stop to Tokyo Station to explore. Oh my gosh, it's so big. I cannot believe we're actually here. We found a restaurant in Tokyo Station at the Marinucci North exit.
Here we are at Beer 30 in Tokyo Station, just having some quick food. Looking for the Pokemon store and got hungry after riding trains all day. So here we get some food. Looks like I ordered a lunch set, which I didn't know. I thought I was ordering curry, but this one come with a salad and some soup. Let's try the salad. Looks like 1,000 hours up here.
No pickle. French, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would expect it to be like sesame, but
Maybe French.
Mm.
Yeah, give it a try.
I'm doing the
Chopsticks
behind
backwards.
the yeah, I can't do chopsticks. French.
It's good. Yeah, not bad.
He also got some soup. It's like a simple frothy soup.
And a big itadakimasu, giving thanks for my beef fried rice and Steve's curry set. It was delicious. The best fried rice I've ever had. We then searched through the train station for the character stores, and we did finally find them, snagging a limited edition Shinkansen Pikachu from the Pokemon store, but just window shopping at the Real Akuma, Sanrio, and Ghibli stores. The sheer whimsy of it all felt like coming up for air.
Now this is pretty cool. This is a fresh, real, actual banana vending machine. They sell bananas, like real bananas, just in the train. Incredible.
Back in Shinjuku, our feet ached from 17,356 steps. That evening, we headed out for our first solo trip into Golden Gai, a maze of tiny post-war bars. We found a classic local spot and stood at the entrance, gesturing with a peace sign to ask if we could come in. A smiling Mama-san welcomed us, showing us to a table in the tatami mat area in the back. In a bit of a panic, the only drink I could think to order was beer. After she delivered our drinks, she motioned to her mouth, asking if we wanted to eat.
We get our first plate of skewers. Are good teriyakis.
Well, we chewed and chewed and chewed, and we were in for a bit of a shock. Looks like we got some offal, meaning organ meat. Just always keep it in mind that everything served you on a skewer may not be chicken. 2 alleys over, we pushed through a wooden door into Mika's bar, a tiny karaoke bar filled with people from all over the world. It was incredible. Most of us were foreign speaking different languages, but when the music started, we were all on the same page. We belted out Love Shack, Mamma Mia, then I dedicated Daydream Believer to both Vicky and Davy. As the first notes played, Mika, the owner, smiled and handed me her tambourine, Davy's signature instrument. I sang my heart out, banging that tambourine just like he always did. As we were getting ready to leave, I passed the tambourine to a newcomer who was just walking in. We paid our tab with Mika, and she told us be sure to come back soon. We stumbled back into the electric night, happy, full, and a bit drunk from Nihonshu. Our third day in Japan was in the bag, and so were we. We passed the famous 3D calico cat billboard, its giant face peering down over the Shinjuku crowds, and walked up Hakodori Street back to our hotel to get some sleep. Because the next day we are heading to our new hotel in Urayasu near Disneyland and Disney Sea.
Now we're changing hotels. We're heading to the Shin Urayasu area.
Stay tuned for our next adventure in Japan. We will be heading to Shibuya to see the busiest crosswalk in the world.
It's like we've all come from all over the world to cross the street.
And hit the Lost Bar for a sake tasting. Arigato gozaimasu for tuning in. And be sure to like and subscribe to this channel to come along and escape with us on more adventures in Japan.
Escape!